Hey everyone, I want to talk about ISBN, something that's like politics and religions. It will cause a fight and an argument in basically every group that you're in. Now, ISBNs are absolutely needed for print books. Everyone agrees on that. It doesn't matter whether you upload to Amazon, Ingram Spark, wherever. You will need an ISBN for your print book. Ebooks, on the other hand, you will have people that will die on the hill they are shouting from. The ebooks do not need ISBNs. You will have people that will adamantly declare that because Nielsen or Thought Broker or the legal places you buy them from have said that every format needs an ISBN, that you must have an ISBN. It's a choice. It is up to you. It doesn't matter whether they say you do, whether they say you don't. It is up to you. Now, it all comes down to this. If you're only publishing one book and you don't care, take the ISBN that the company offers. Amazon, for example, will give you an ISBN for the print version. They will give you an ASIN for the ebook, which is their numbers that they assign. They don't do ISBNs for ebooks. So if you don't care, but their name will be the publisher on the sale page for the book, if you don't care about that. Now, if you publish elsewhere, they'll assign their own ISBNs to ebooks. Smashwords will assign the ISBNs to the EPUBs, which if you have your book sent out everywhere, they say it's for Kobo and iTunes. If you upload to Kobo and iTunes, you can either use theirs, not put one in, or put your own in. So again, you get given so many choices from all these stores, and it's all going to depend on where you upload to. Now, if you don't care about whose name goes on the book sale page as publisher, whether it's Amazon, Smashwords, whoever, then use their free ISBNs, especially if it's just one book. And many authors do. I started doing that when I first started because I didn't know any different. Now, many of us buy our own ISBNs, and if you're going to be publishing more than one book, or you want to own your book and have it under your name instead of another company's name as the publisher, then buying your own ISBN is the alternative. Now, when I set up my publishing house, I made the decision to buy my ISBNs and assign one to each format of book. Print books, whether it's hardcover, paperbacks, large prints, trades, and my ebooks. That was a choice, because this is a choice. Now, I weighed up both sides and I made it. And my publishing name is on all of my books as the publisher, because the ISBN's are owned by me via Thought Broker. Now, the name you want to be published under. Do you want your name on every sale page as the publisher, or do you want a business or company name, or an imprint name? Because that will happen if you purchase ISBNs in your name, your actual name. So if I purchase mine in Tiara King, then when I upload to Amazon or Apple or whoever, as the publisher, it would say Tiara King. I don't want that, because I write under 3 different names. So I have my own publishing house of Royal Star Publishing. That is the name my ISBNs are bought under, and that is the name that goes on the sale pages. Now, this is where it kind of gets murky. I'm reading off my sheet. If you purchase ISBNs in your name, then your name will appear, as I said. If you choose a publishing name instead of your own, that name will appear instead. And this is something you may need to buy a business name for, depending on the country you live in, because someone could already be legally using that name, and you need to be careful. You can't pick one out of thin air and go, oh, I'm going to call myself blah-de-blah press, because someone could already be using that. Now, here in Australia, you can buy a business name, or you can buy a company name. I'm just a business name, and that's Royal Star Publishing. And if you use a name you haven't checked, whether at your business registry or trademarking or by Googling, and then a company comes along and goes, hey, you're using our name, you need to cease and desist, you're screwed. So if you're going to use a name, check with all the registries, trademark, business name, Google, and find out whether it's a name you can use legally. You don't have to necessarily set up a company. Again, it will depend on what country you're in. But here in Australia, it's as simple as a business name. So make sure that when you're buying your ISBNs, if it's in your name will be on the sale pages. If it's in an imprint name or a business name, if it's in an imprint name, make sure that imprint name isn't being used by someone else. If it's a business name or a company name that you've bought from your local governmental agency that sells them in your country, then you should be okay. But do your checks and balances first when it comes to ISBNs. No, ebooks do not require an ISBN. It is a choice to put one, especially on the EPUBs, because most of the sites want an EPUB. Kobo, you can do it at Smashwords, Apple, they all want EPUBs. So that's the one I put my ISBN on. And again, it's a choice. So you can die on the hill. You can absolutely, be adamant. But ISBNs, it's up to you for ebooks. Print books, absolutely have to have them. Whether you buy the free ones, or whether you buy them or you get the free ones, that's also up to you. And make sure whatever imprint or business name you're using is perfectly legal to use. So that's my idea and my thoughts on ISBNs and business names and publishing names. Be careful.